Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And we rise now for the Serbian national anthem. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this player, Vlahovic, is more impressive game by game, Peter. Big Serbian, he's proven that he has lots of dimensions to his game. And I think people look at him and probably imagine that all they're going to do is bounce balls off him. But he's not that kind of centre-forward. He's got a lot more to his game. He's quick. And deceptively quick on the turn, and there's great dynamism to his movement.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Christensen. Now Højbjerg. Christensen. And it's Eriksson. Jensen. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Eriksson. Now it's Dolberg. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Opts for safety. Now then, the ball's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's played forward. Anderson. Now it's Dolberg. Jovic. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Kostic. It's anyone's ball now. He's found a way past. There's the delivery. Eriksson. Denmark disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's gone for goal! Great effort, but no way through. Forwards and with intent. Tadic. Denmark so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Jovic. Over to the left. Now it's Kostic. Real chance! Now who's going to be first to this? And that's been levered clear. Played out towards the right wing. Christensen. Eriksson. Eriksson! Keeper pulls off a fine save.
Christian Eriksen sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Serbia opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Moved on forwards. Moved forward and quickly so. Milinkovic-Savic. Jovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Dolberg. Eriksson. Kostic. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. And Milinkovic-Savic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Serbia have a free kick. Anderson gets it away. Dolberg. And it's Tadic. That is out and behind, it's a good block. They've played it short. Kostic. Denmark can start a counter here. Tadic. Kostic. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tadic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Tadic. Now it's Kostic. Tadic. Oh, it's played diving header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Jensen. Now it's Dolberg. Looking for the runner. Oh, what a pass! What a good ball, kindly!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He is through here! Anderson. Nilsson. Christensen. For Eriksson. Jensen. Spread out to the left. He's having a shot! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Now that's well seen too. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, that's a key interception. Højbjerg.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Gently done. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Tadic. Played out to the left flank. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And they can counter here. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Out to the left it goes. Pinches it off him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Serbia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Pavlovic. And it's Tadic. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Sends it forward.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking to hit the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mitrovic.
Serbia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Gets his pass away. Hit into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great leap! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Very nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared without complication. That's a good run down the left. He's found a way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Gently done. Tadic. Now it's Eriksson. Spread out to the left. And he was alert to it. Højbjerg. And here's Eriksson. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.